Hello guys, this is Mark, Cars and Cameras, and today I have a quick review, not an unboxing, but just a quick brief review of the Panasonic Lumix GH3. Now, if you guys know anything about me, I am a big fan of these little cameras, and right now I have the Lumix GH3 with the Panasonic 14-140. Not the fastest lens in the world, but nonetheless, it's kind of a cool lens. It has an image stabilizer on it, and it has incredible reach. Basically, on this camera, it is the equivalent of a 28 to 280. It's a 14-140, and it's a fantastic lens for telephoto shots and the wide-angle range. I will be picking up the new lenses, the 12 to 35 and the 35 to 100, and I'll be reviewing those shortly. But right now I just got the camera, and so far I'm pretty impressed with the camera. I've used the GH2, Hack GH2, quite a bit, and was a big fan of that camera. Liked it a lot. This particular one, I do like the improvements that they've done to it. The camera itself, it's a little beefier than the GH2 was. It's got a little bit more heft to it. It's a little more rugged. It is water-resistant camera that you could use in the rain or light rain, out in the snow, whatever have you. I'm in Southern California, so we don't really get too much inclement weather here, but nonetheless, here it is. The image quality of the camera is very good. I just started playing with the camera, running tests, and so far, I really like the high bitrate mode. I like actually ABC HD, and I've been testing out that mode, and it works really well. I also will be getting the battery grip for it. For a size comparison, here is the D800, and you can see the difference there in the two cameras. This camera, in my hands, definitely need the battery grip. That's why I want to get that right away. And so I have one coming, and I think that will, especially in my hands, will fit the camera even a little bit better. Even though it does work quite well. I like these little cameras. I'm a big fan of the little cameras. I like kind of like nondescript cameras, kind of low profile, and this camera really fits that bill. I mean, when you look at it, there's not a lot to it. It's just kind of small, doesn't attract a lot of attention. Here you got your professional digital SLR. Here, this one here, good video camera, but somebody sees that camera, they just, on the street, they just think you're shooting a bunch of stills. But anybody knows this camera, they know that's a professional camera. Now you see this one here, and this is kind of a hybrid camera. It's smaller, doesn't attract too much attention. I mean, with this lens on it, especially if you have the lens like that, well, it attracts a little bit of attention. It looks like you have a kind of a little bit of a good telephoto lens on there, but either way, like I said, I love these small cameras. Yes, there's a lot of drawbacks to these cameras. They're 8-bit cameras, but of course, as we all know, a lot of the professional Canon cameras, those are all 8-bit also. We're not comparing to the Blackmagic camera here. That's a completely different camera in a completely different category. But I will say that the image quality of this camera is very good. Like I said, I just got it, and I'm running my initial tests on it, but I do like it a lot. I just wanted to share this with you. I love the Viewfinder. I haven't used the GH2 in a while, and I kind of forgot about, the nice thing about these cameras is that, you can hold it right up to your eye and shoot, without using an external loop attached to the back of the camera to shoot with, and it's really nice to put your eye. This is a beautiful OLED viewfinder on this camera. It's really nice. The rear viewfinder is really good too, but this is a beautiful finder on the camera. You can judge exposure and focus on it very well. It's just very well thought out, and I kind of miss that. Here, when you're shooting with the Nikon, unless you put a loop on the back. What I mean by a loop is an external viewfinder on the back, or using this. This is all you have. You can't look through here because this is an optical viewfinder. This camera has a mirror. You cannot use this when you're shooting video. Another thing that impressed me, and I did not buy this camera for this purpose, is the stills out of this camera look very, very good, and much improved over the GH2. But like I said, I primarily got this camera to shoot video with. So you will see in my future videos a lot of talk and a lot of use of using the GH3. Thanks for stopping by.